I'm with the Radio City Rockettes, and we're so excited to be here in Austin at the Bass Concert Hall. And we'll be closing December 27th, December 26th, the day after Christmas, so come on down and see us. This is one of our amazing quintessential Rockette numbers that I'm wearing right now. We close the first act with this number. It's Christmas in New York. It has amazingly placed Swarovski crystals, hand placed, as well as marabou that lines, very fuzzy, very furry, very Santa-like. The same designer who designed this, Pete Manafee, he also designed a costume right behind us, our 12 Days of Christmas, which is a 7-minute tap number, as well as our Ragdoll number, which is a great number where the Rockettes get to make funny faces.
I'm Addie. I'm wearing our Dreams costume. That's at the very end of our Act 2. My costume was designed by Greg Barnes, and it has a screen imprint on the chiffon. We have, again, Swarovski crystals on this costume. And the wonderful thing about this is that we can throw it in the wash, and it can hang up to dry. So it's very important after a 4-show day. And I'm so excited that we have 4 shows this weekend on Saturday and also on Sunday. So there's a lot of opportunities to come see the show at the Bass Concert Hall.
This is Nicole Schumann. She's wearing our lovely soldier costume. This is one of the most iconic costumes in the show. It's actually been in the show since the very beginning. It was designed in 1933 by Vincent Minnelli, and yes, that is the Vincent Minnelli. The pants are made of a very heavy cotton duck. They are starched so strongly that they will stand up on their own, even if there is not a body in them. The hats are 24 inches tall, so they make the dancers even taller than they actually are.
The great things about being a Radio City Rockette, it's just a sisterhood of being a part of a tradition that's been happening for over 75 years, but also a time to come together. This is pretty much the only time that we get to come together as fellow dancers. We're all over the world during the rest of the year, so it's just a time of reunion for what I like to call my holiday family.
When you talk about sisterhood, what about past Rockettes? Is there ever a reunion of former people, you know, ladies who started this that may still be alive? Does that ever happen?
There absolutely are. I'm so sorry. Even in, I think it was Fort Myers, I was coming outside to meet one of my family members who had come to see the show, and a woman approached me, and she was a former Rockette. And it's such an honor to meet somebody who has performed in the line in years past. Their stories are always really entertaining, and we all take really seriously the legacy. I mean, this is almost 80 years for the Radio City Rockettes, so it's really cool to hear about where it started and for them to see where it's come. I think it's really cool for everybody.
The history and how it's evolved, and we all have a common bond, and so it's exciting. You can always share a good conversation and the story about what happened to you in the line and what's currently going on. It's fun.
And I think that's one of the great things about traveling on the road is the fact that we get to go to these different cities and meet these people that have been in the line, these wonderful ladies. But not only that, I love getting to meet people that saw the show back in 1946 or back in 1952 and get to talk to them about the history of the Rockettes as well.
Nice. What happens after the show is over? What's the rest of your year like? Do you audition for other shows or other dance shows?
A lot of us do different things. We continue our dancing, our education. A lot of girls are in school and still dancing. Some people do cruise ships, teach dance studios, travel, work in different companies. We're all constantly working throughout the year because this is what we love to do. And we have to maintain our technique. I mean, we have to be strong dancers, so we need to continue training throughout the year. It varies again. A lot of girls have different techniques that they use. A lot of girls do running or cycling, Pilates, yoga, stretching, strengthening. We all have a different regimen to make sure our bodies are...
During the season, I mean, we do up to 4 shows a day. We do 300 kicks a show, so I don't think we have as much time to work out as we do the off season. We spend almost all day, every day at the theater.
A lot of us do different things. We continue our dancing, our education. A lot of girls are in school and still dancing. Some people do cruise ships, teach dance studios, travel, work in different companies. We're all constantly working throughout the year because this is what we love to do. And we have to maintain our technique. I mean, we have to be strong dancers, so we need to continue training throughout the year.
At least 18 to audition for the Rockettes. We have open auditions 2 times a year, but from there on out, as long as you can show up to the audition, be between 5'6" and 5'10 and a half, and present your eye-high kicks beautifully, you're good to go.